All right, guys, we're back, and I've set the strips up on a table here so that we could see everything a little easier. And here's my first cup of honey. It's the lighter colored one. This is what the cup looks like empty. The instructions say just to fill it up to about an 1/8 inch from the top, which I think I've gotten pretty close. But you can see if I slide the cup down to the 0 mark, my honey is definitely darker than the shade there. If I move it up to the 10 millimeter mark, I think my honey's still a little bit darker. If I go to the 20, we're getting to be pretty close there. If I go to the 30, I think my honey is a little bit lighter than that 30 color. So let's move back to the 20. That's looking really close right there from what I can tell. Move it to the 15 over here. My honey may be a tad darker than that. So maybe the 20 millimeter mark, maybe somewhere in between there would be even closer, something like that, about 17. Here's the darker honey. You know, if I move that to the 40 millimeter mark, you can definitely see that my honey is darker than the 40 millimeter shade. Even at the 50 millimeter, my honey appears to be darker. When I get up to the 60 millimeter shade, looks pretty close there. I'm going to bring in another chart here, and we'll even jump up to the 70 millimeter mark, because it may actually be a closer fit there on the 70 millimeter. 65, pretty close. So yeah, 60 millimeter may be just a tad darker than that. That's, I don't know, that's pretty close there. Somewhere between 60 and 65 is what it appears to be. So if we look on this chart here, the honey that was between 15 and 20 is going to be somewhere extra white to white color. The honey that is somewhere between 60 and 65 is going to be the light amber color. So anyway, this is Jack Scale. Pretty easy to use, a lot of fun, so that whenever people ask you about your honey, you can give them a little bit better answer. And hopefully you've enjoyed watching. Thanks a lot.